Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. So the Bronx Bombers look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep next. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game,
leading off the afternoon for the Yankees.
And more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Yankees leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled off. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Nope. A little low. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Judge stands at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Ready with the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Luis Cessa, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
For the Giants.
Standing in,
the right fielder.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Parra.
Right side. Bird fields it cleanly. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. He's only picked up one hit in this series, and I know this. I expect a lot more from him, and I think he expects more of himself, too. This could be the game that gets him going, though. A lot of times when these guys take overs, look out. They're just about to catch fire.
Here's Joe Panik. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there.
Hammer job. The catcher, Buster.
Digging in now,
Posey.
Buster Posey. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. This is in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the ball.
2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Panik is off at first with 2 away. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count offering on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat,
Batting
and he's
fifth,
able to work a
the
base
left
hit.
fielder,
He threw
number
everything
26.
but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. Fouled away. He comes in 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 offering, and it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. Miguel Andujar will be next. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Miguel.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
0-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
The Yanks leave 1. In is the third baseman.
Leading up for the Giants,
he's set to lead off the home
third
half
baseman
of the 2nd.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. Let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, who was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Henson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
LeMahieu.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
All ones the count.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set, and the 0-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Gardner at second, Judge at first, 1 gone.
Runner.
And now the runner's trying for third. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Now the runners take off again. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. So 2 on with 2 away, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go. We believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Gerardo Parra.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Joe Panik.
Striding in, Joe Panik. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this will be fouled away. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Buster Posey. He
leading
flew
up
out in
for
his
the
last
Giants,
at-bat.
the catcher, Buster
First pitch
Posey.
on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Chris Shaw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Shaw Bats left, but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And that'll bring up
the
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
To 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Evan
Leading
Longoria,
for the
as
Giants,
we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit toward the hole. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alan
Hansen, the next to bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Hard liner to center field. Duggar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back on it to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as
Leading
he'll
up
get things
for the
started in the 6th for the Giants.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in.
Now
nice
batting,
execution
right
by the batter right there.
Fargo.
Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Ladies
Chad
and
Green
gentlemen,
takes
your
over on the
attention,
mound
please.
here with nobody out in the
Now
sixth
pitching
inning.
for the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
In is Gerardo Parra.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Hicks is under it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Joe Panic. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Duggar leads off first with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swinging a looper to left. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swing, and he pops him up. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting,
count
first
goes out
baseman,
the window with this batter
Brandon
right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. LeMahieu with a great stop. It's there. He got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for
2 in the ballgame so
the
far.
center fielder,
Starting to run out
Aaron
of time. They haven't been able to
Hicks.
score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now
here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
1, 2, 3 go
the
to Bombers.
traditional
Still
7th
no
inning
score.
stretch.
Now at the plate, Chris Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now time is called
Now
here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Hitter, Alan Hansen.
Stepping in now, Alan Hansen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Now at the plate, Torres. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He's struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting, the second
ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career.
Your
but
attention,
pressure's
please.
off now. Maybe
Pinch
he gets
hitting
hot.
for the Yankees.
Didi Gregorius
Number
will pinch
18.
hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gregorius.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Shaw. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0.
Your
Didi
attention,
Gregorius
please.
will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Into
Number
the box
18.
now, Steven Duggar.
Didi
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The Yanks are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get
The
beat
right
around in your
fielder,
own
number
backyard.
8.
You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Adam Ottavino answers the call now,
please.
looking to get this one
Now
onto the 9th inning without
Yankees.
any trouble.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing second base. Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gerardo
Now
Parra goes down for
the
out
second
number
baseman.
2 in the bottom
Go.
half.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
0-1's the count.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Judge.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Your attention, please.
A right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now
number
out of
64,
the bullpen.
Derek Law. Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Law, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the
Now
inning.
batting, catcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Is a heater in there for a strike. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Aaron Hicks is on deck. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one and will do it again. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
Now
will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifted down the line in left. He gets there to make the play inside the home bullpen. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Buster Posey now. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Settling in now, Chris Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Torres. Skied into straightaway right. Parra moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
here's Didi Gregorius. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Line drive to left. Shaw is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 1 apiece. In now, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Evan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting
The
on
batter,
an
number
off-speed pitch, but
35.
instead he gets
Shortstop,
the fastball
Brandon
way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the
Now
winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. One more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your
Dylan
attention, please.
Betances enters to make
Now
an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with
number
1 out in the inning.
Dylan Betances.
Into the box, Alan Henson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tony Watson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brett Gardner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's 1 for 2. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. The 1-0. to short, hit hard. There is Crawford. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 1-2. 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Two and two. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Here's the 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gerardo Parra.
The right fielder.
He went down on strikes last time up.
Parra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Buster Posey.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Buster Posey. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Now
Zach Britton will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me,
first baseman, number 9,
right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants leave one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Your
Mike
attention,
Williamson
please.
will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Digging in,
Now
Gary
playing right
Sanchez. Due up
Number
for the 4,
51.
5, and 6 hitters, and
Matt
they're hoping that this is the part
Wilson.
of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Shaw moving to his left. One away. Now,
Up next
programming
for the
note to pass along. Those of you
the
tuning in to
center
see our afternoon aerobics
Aaron
show, Get Fit with
Hicks.
Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Duggar is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman,
Stepping
number
in,
33.
Greg Bird. He comes
Greg
into this appearance and we'll get the call
Pinch
to
hitting
pinch
for
hit
New
here
York.
as we'll see what he can
Number
do with 2
45.
out and the base is empty.
Luke Boyd.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic to his right. He has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Voigt will stay in
your
the ball
attention,
game as
please.
he'll take over at
A
first
defensive
base.
change for the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 45.
Ready now,
Luke
Chris Shaw. It
Boyd.
was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting,
Evan
third baseman.
Longoria. The winning
Evan
run is at first base. Now time is called
Longoria.
here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Tommy
attention,
Kahnle
please.
will come out and take the
Now
ball
pitching
here
for
as
the
he'll be
Yankees.
making his 15th
Number
appearance of the
48.
year.
Tommy Kahnle.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The batter, number 35.
Next to bat for the Giants,
Brandon
Crawford. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set
now
up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Alan Hansen.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan Hansen. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The center fielder, number 6.
Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the curve comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and 2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Sam Dyson takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 49, Sam
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dyson, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Second baseman,
Ready for another shot now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming, here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying one. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. Didi Gregorius has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The batter, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Yankees 2 and the Giants 1. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. So stepping in, Matt Williamson
leading
to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with
the
hard
second
stuff.
baseman.
You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Joe Panic, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Joe Panic goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Into the box, Buster Posey. Lifetime line against Chapman. It's been a steady 5 for 9. And a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Last strike here for the Giants. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He brings it in, and the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Tommy Kahnle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the